YouTube.
For the old man.
We back at it again.
Back.
Welcome back. Episode 3. And I'm just going to completely throw out the whole season for this series. The OOTP Baseball series. Because even once they come out with the new 25, 26, so on and so forth, whenever I get that, I will try to transition this save over and continue the series to the best of my ability. I just, as those of you know, I just came back from a long hiatus, and who knows when I may need to take another one. It is what it is. Life happens. But anyway, what we are here for is the latest and greatest episode, as you may or may not be able to see, which I'll make sure you can see now that I mention it. We are at January 15th, Friday, 2027, in the save. GM Kevin Oleman with his first general manager assignment with the Miami Marlins. Just wrapped up what I feel like was a pretty productive winter meeting session, as well as Rule 5 draft, although we didn't draft anyone and we did lose a player. Totally fine. At this stage, we can't hoard players at any stage really, but definitely at this stage. We did make 2 long-term extensions, which was good. But yeah, so that's what it was getting up to this point. So now what I want to show is we're getting ready for the international free agent signings. So I'm just going to show who we're going to make offers to. Alright, so if we flip to the international free agent screen, set on all pitchers. Definitely gonna make an offer to this guy, Sergio Morales. And I feel like we can kind of go big.
Hey, yo!
Not feel like, but basically, if we look here at this screen, this is a screen that I love to come to. I'm not sure if I've shown it yet throughout the series, but I utilize this screen heavily to help manage the rosters throughout the organization. And down here you can look at and see who we have in our international complex. We're up to 33 out of 50 players, so I'll say we got a pretty healthy amount of players, although we'll go through this and shake it up a bit throughout the season. But the point being is, right now, sometimes when we're at this international stage, we may need to sign for depth or sign for quantity. In this case, we're looking to sign for quality, because we already have a good chunk of players, right? So now it wouldn't hurt so bad to spend $2 million on a pitcher. Or say, like $1.4 million on a 2-star. Now, mind you, it's 2-star potential right now, but this can always grow. It can always go the other direction as well, but it can always grow. Alright, let's get who some of the batters are. And again, I'm just trying to locate top guys. Oh, you know what I like to do? I love switch hitting.
Hey, yo!
As you can see, this green just represents players that I've previously invited to a camp. Which helps with their relationship with us. Oh damn, we overextended ourselves. I'll keep an eye out on this guy. Same with all these guys. May be able to get Jesus, Basurto, and just get him in the organization. We'll see. Alright, so that's really all I want to show here at this point in regards to these free agents. If we sign any, I'll come back and make sure to update you on that throughout this episode. Okay, next I want to take a look at the front office page. Even though we traded for a lot of money, you can see our money's down to 33 million. I think that might be because we have an offer to a free agent out. I'll show it if we sign it. If we don't, it's not worth showing. But this is where we are. I didn't change the money, so this $27.52 will be the ticket prices for the season tickets, which look like have already gone on sale, and we're up to 8,100, which we've almost surpassed last season's amount. Although I will say I don't think we're done yet. I think there might be more time to go between now and the opening day. I think we will have a chance to sell more preseason tickets. The projected budget and all that good stuff. I think what I really want to show here is, if we go to the accounting, here we go, cash from trades. Down here at the bottom, you can see 20.25 million is how much we've made this year. Even though technically that was last year, it's for the 2027 season. Also want to take a look back at the player development. As you can see, we bumped development budget up to 25 million, draft budget at 16, international. I think I've already shown this, but just to recap. Also though, what I also want to show is on the scouting, I've upped the scouting budget to 15 million. Hold on, let me make some changes here real quick. Yeah, I think this is how we'll roll. Alright, yep, so that's all I want to show there. Yeah, so next up we have spring training. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward to that, and I'll come back once we get to that point. Alright, we're back. It's time for spring training. Before we get into that, let me show who we signed, which I have a short list for. We were only, okay, malfunction. Hold on, let me go find where my player went. Alright, look at that. YouTube magic. My player magically appears on the short list where he was supposed to appear the first time. So yeah, the one player that we were able to sign is Sergio Morales out of, looks like Puerto Plata, Puerto Rico. He has 4 pitches: fastball, slider, changeup, sinker. If he can develop, he will be pretty good. What I also like is high loyalty, high work ethic, velocity he has. He's a ground ball pitcher, which, if you remember, I want to say my pitching coach is a ground ball pitching coach in the MLB level. So yeah, this is the loan signing that we had, and how much did we get him for? We got him for $2.6 million. So that was good. That was that. All right, and then like I said, now it's time for spring training. We'll go here to our overview screen, and what I like to do for spring training, we got a 60-man roster for spring training. Automatically, it throws your 40-man roster onto the 60-man. And then from there, what I like to do is split it between the pitchers and the batters. So I'll have 60 pitchers total that I'll take to spring, 60 batters total. And then what that mix is different each time. I don't think I will take this many catchers. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 catchers. 5 catchers is a bit much. That's probably the most I'll take. Yeah, that's probably the most. I normally take around 4 to 5 catchers, but this is fine. I'll leave it at that. But like I said, 30 pitchers, and instead of going through to count each of these, I'll just flip through my pitcher screen, and it'll show me right now I have 21 pitchers on the MLB level. So I'll look through to see if there are any other guys worthy of invite, and let me go through that now, and you can just watch. All right, so you saw it. There it was. We got up to 30 pitchers. Now for position players, again, I wouldn't necessarily go this heavy on catchers, but that's okay, we will. This guy, I think this actually I started too. Alright, we'll leave him for now. Yo, we are really thin actually in our minor league system. When you really think about it, when you really look at it. We're gonna convert this guy to shortstop. And I'm going to invite him to spring training. We got Cody Bellinger in our system. Might as well bring him to spring training. Yeah, so as you can see, our system, our minor league system is abysmal right now. We don't really have many good players at all. We don't have much depth, nor do we have many good players, but we are going to change that. We are definitely going to change it. I need 3 more. All right, this is what we'll roll with for spring training. Obviously, we have some holes here that need to be filled. This is why this team only won 58 games. So, I don't know. I'll roll with this through spring training to see if anybody pops out. I'll let my manager determine, who gets to do what, but we will use spring training to see how they do, basically. All right, so I'm gonna pause right here and come back at the conclusion of our spring training games. All right, so spring training has concluded. We have made our way through unscathed. Miami Marlins here, 12, 13, and 3 for spring, which is good enough for 4th. They did a little bit better than what I thought they would do, but still not quite there. I think I might do some more tinkering to this roster. You could take a look at how it played out. We started out pretty good through the first week, and then that second week fell off. Only won 1 game during the second week of spring training. Third week got a little bit better, split that week, and then fell back off. The last week won 2 games and then went 0-3-2 for the last 5 games. What I like to do is take a look at the last game, look at the box score. If you see, it'll show you what their averages were during the spring. There may be other ways to check the spring training stats, but this is just a quick way that I go through to see if anything jumps out at me, which Bolt had 5 home runs in the spring. So that definitely jumps out, but so does this avoid Ks. He can't avoid Ks. Last year, he went 156 hits to 174 strikeouts. That's wild. only 13 home runs. I say only because you would think with this power rating he would have more, but he's still young, only 23 years old. So last year was his 22-year-old year, is that right? Yeah, you could say that. He turned 23 in August, so he'll turn 24 in August 4th. But let me see real quick before I go any further. Just want to take a look at our hitting coach who we hired, Ben Johnson, a young guy, 38 years old. He handles development. He's outstanding at handling development, so he'll help him develop. Hitting wise, he's neutral, so we'll see how that plays out. But he's outstanding at teaching hitting, excellent at mechanics, and at aging. So yeah, I'm excited about this coach. And then, I don't know if I showed this earlier, but staff roles, I have this updated. So the outfield coach, infield coach, I actually brought Cepeda on to help with the catchers. And I kept Ureta to help with the infielding, but Cepeda is legendary there. So I'll have him on infield and outfield. Ureta's gonna work with the catchers. And then on the running game, David Roderick. So our coaching is gonna be A1, at least from those four aspects. All right, so Henry Boat, that's what it is. I think he's gonna, we'll see how he plays out. Anything else stands out to me? Not too much. A couple guys. Oh, Cody Bellinger with 3 home runs. We'll see if he makes the roster. I'm not just gonna give it to him just because of that, but we'll see how it goes, how it shakes out. Rafaela hit 3 home runs. And then pitching wise, we could just take a look at the pitchers. There won't be any stats here, but we do get these stats: innings, Ks per 9, ERA, and saves. This is what our bullpen looked like in the spring. I'll just slowly scroll through this. And again, I'm not solely gonna base whether or not someone makes the team on their spring stats, but you never know. If it's something that's far out, extreme either way, it could go either way. And then the starters, like for instance, Yuri Perez, right? We just gave him that huge extension. He didn't really do much in the spring. We're gonna let him warm his way up into the season. Alright, so that's it for now. When we come back on the next episode, what we are gonna do is I'm gonna go through, finalize the rosters, get everything ready for opening day on all levels. So when I say on all levels, what I like to do is I'll get my MiLB team together, and then my entire minor league structure I'll set up. I won't set up their depth charts and all that, because again, I leave that up to their coaches. But what I will do is make sure I have proper numbers on the rosters so the coaches have something to work with when it's time for them to work with it. So when we come back on the next episode, we will again finalize the rosters and then go through the first half of the season leading up to the draft. The draft will be its own individual episode. This is what it'll be. Thank y'all for watching.
For the old man.
Peace.